You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. Now, the largest new media platform on the web and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Vampire Diaries After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Vampire Diaries After Show.
We're just gonna pretend that this is the theme song to Vampire Diaries.
I swear I've never heard this song
Ever.
It's
ever heard it
It's
before.
not really the theme song.
When is it
I
then?
mean, if they're just gonna make one up, can I make one up?
No.
Yes.
The theme
When
song,
I wake up, yes, I know I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you, or maybe not. When I hear that, which means throw up. When
Okay.
I hear that, because Elena threw up a lot in this episode.
She
Sorry, I
did.
had to mention that. All right, go ahead, DJ.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzzers? Bing is for doing, and we are doing another AfterBuzz TV After Show for the Vampire Diaries Season 4, Episode 2, Memorial. So serious.
Very serious.
We are, like this show started out in a fantasy world, we're in a fantasy studio tonight, joining you guys.
It's all a figment of your imagination.
I'm DJ Jesse Janedy, joined in studio by Sir David Schifilliti.
Hello.
You looked crazy right there.
I always
That's
look
right.
crazy. It's fine.
And the one, the only, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the one, the
You already said that.
Brittany Brower.
Brittany Brower, guys.
I want to make sure
Hi.
everyone understands the one, the only.
The one and the only.
It is the only. I
It's
know.
Brittany Bitch.
It's Brittany Bitch. It's only a bitch. I'm the Brittany Brower.
And
Yeah.
bitch, you are giving them shoulders tonight.
I am getting a little shoulder, a little point.
Mm.
Well, I'll be honest, I didn't think I was going to be in this studio tonight where I'd be showing jeans,
Again.
and now I will show you that I'm wearing jeans tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Normally, you don't get to see that, but I do have my pointed shirt on, and I'm ready to discuss some pointed discussions
Ooh.
about the
Pointed.
Vampire Diaries, because there's a lot of points
Get it?
that we're going to talk about.
And
Get
she
it.
pointed to her,
Get it? Her
face.
teeth.
Yeah,
For
teeth.
the iTunes listener. Okay. So, like I said, figment of your imagination. Apparently, Elena and Stefan are sleeping in the woods now.
No.
Awkward.
I don't think they're sleeping in the woods.
It was,
I think they were napping.
Was that a fantasy or?
I mean,
they-
it's fun.
first of all, they have two
I
houses.
was very confused.
They have two houses.
What do you mean they have two houses?
Elena has her house. Stefan has his house.
We still haven't seen Elena's house.
That's very true, and we still don't know if she's even allowed in her house.
Right. Also,
Oh, I can't wait
all
for
the
that
adults
one.
are dead, right?
Everyone's
So
dead.
does Elena still have her house? Because who's paying the goddamn mortgage? Nobody works
No
in her
one cares
house.
about the mortgage.
Elena
I'm
has
just saying.
never had a
I
job.
mean, I have never seen anything that the rent gets paid, or the mortgage, or
I
the
know, but like,
utilities.
there's always been adults around to worry about the bills.
Pretty much those covered.
It's covered.
I
It's
mean,
a
I've never seen a
lifetime.
middle income family be able to take care of so much.
That's right. Their
Like,
electricity has
damn.
never been turned
I
off.
feel like it gets paid off because remember they're part of like the lumber or something. Oh no, that's the Stefan and Damon's
that's the
family.
Salvatore family.
Yeah. Okay.
But the Salvatore
Atlanta's
family
family?
have like owned their home for generations and generations. Their mortgage is done and paid off.
I mean, there's so.
They
I
only
mean,
have to worry about
gosh,
property tax.
It's just like with Twilight, I mean, the Cullens, the main father had. He was a
Right,
doctor,
he's
so
a
he already
doctor.
could pay for everything.
Yeah.
Which we'll discuss later on because Elena does need her education.
Yes.
She is stay in school,
Yeah.
get educated because she has a long life ahead of her.
Long
right?
life. Long lives. What are you doing? Get off your phone.
No, I'm not doing that. We had a fan write into us.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm gonna involve this fan.
We also had a fan tweet us last week
Tanny
after the
B.
show.
No, but Tanny B is serious.
Wait,
Okay,
Like
let me-
Tanny
this
B.
is quicker.
Okay.
Okay. So Miss Nick Nick at Miss Nick Nick tweeted us last week and said, for the record, Stefan didn't know that Elena had vampire blood in her until he let her die.
I did see that tweet.
Yes. So thank you for pointing that out to us, Miss Nick Nick.
Thank you, Miss Nick. Nick, that is a good observation.
Right?
You know
Because
what?
we
On
were
that
confused
point,
as
you
to
go,
why.
girl.
Yeah, right?
You go, girl.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we didn't call that out.
No.
But
Cause
Tan-
well, because we thought he knew.
I'm gonna come back to Tanny B throughout the episode.
Okay.
Our episode, because she has a lot to talk about.
That's
Okay.
great.
And she
what-
couldn't
what's
join
the name
us-
of it? What's the
Tanny
name?
B.
Is that a
Tanny B.
girl or a guy?
I'm assuming it's a girl.
It could be a guy, so don't assume anything.
Yeah.
Assuming means an ass of you and me. And
Either way, thank you, Tanny B, for writing into
Right.
us before the show started. Tanny
Exactly.
B watches on the East
She couldn't be
Coast
with
and-
us tonight, but she said the episode was amazing, which it was. I thought
yeah.
it was really great.
Yeah.
I thought the
Yeah.
episode
Mhm.
tonight was absolutely amazingly great.
Let's talk about Elena's transformation for a second.
Yeah, do it.
Can I just say
Now,
something right off
let's
the
start
bat?
with Tanny B first. I want to start with Tanny B.
Okay.
Why does Kenny B get
I know,
president over
priority.
Brittany
She
B?
does.
Over Brittany B? Over
No.
Brit B? I mean, that's kind of bullshit, B.
No.
I think it's
It's
ridiculous.
bullshit. B.
Tanny B, I love you, and I'm so happy that you wrote in and you wrote that long thing. But Brittany B has
Go,
always.
Brit-
Thank you.
It's Brittany B.
I watched this episode,
Brittany's also
and
here in studio.
God, there's a lot of talking going on. All right, I want to pinch your cheeks right now.
Sorry.
Okay, here's what's going down. I cannot believe by watching this that Elena is a vampire. I am sorry. Let me just. It's
hard to
hitting
fathom.
me. You know when you have every viewer and everyone has losses and things in their life, and you just kind of look back at it, or when it's happening.
So
you're
it
like, oh my
didn't hit you the
gosh.
first episode.
No, it did
Well,
not.
because the
hit
first
me.
episode, we didn't see her, like, quote-unquote, feed.
Fiending.
I-
Not even feed, like fiending.
Like a
right.
junkie.
And I watched it this episode, and I literally told David, I said, "Oh my gosh, she's really a vampire. She's it.
I know.
This is crazy."
Is it? But I don't, like, you also called it before they even called it out,
I always
that
say-
she is somehow rejecting her transition.
I did say
Very
that.
True.
I said, let me just say this. There's a reason why they're like bringing it on so quickly that she's a vampire. Like,
Yeah.
she's automatically just a vampire. But now her body is physically rejecting the fact that she's a vampire. And what did I say before I even saw
Mhm.
one bit? Back me up, guys.
I know. I was with
I
you.
We're
said,
here, sister.
"Oh, is it because of the doppelganger?" She's like, "There's already a doppel vampire, so your body's not gonna be able to, like, take it." And here we go.
We just like,
Me,
Well,
literally,
okay,
when
wait,
we
wait,
saw
wait.
her vomit, I go, "And pay up, fellows."
Now wait. How would you guys feel? Because I mean, I read online that Julie Plec, creator, said that this episode personally for her was the season finale of season
well,
3.
even just watching it, even the way this episode
Ended.
ended was a season finale episode.
So
It
how would
wasn't
this
like,
have changed Vampire Diaries for you guys? If this was the end of
of
season
last
3,
season?
and then now we're gonna start fresh with Connor
Well, I
being
don't-
the main.
I feel like had
situation.
the
Hey, there's
episode
no-
that we saw last week happened in between what actually was the season finale and this episode, you would have lost me.
How so?
Because last week's episode wasn't as strong as this week's episode.
No. You would have gotten last week and this week's episode.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Had they both been there,
You would have been lost.
I would have been like, I'm lost.
I feel you.
You know what I
Brittany?
mean?
I think that it made a perfect decision of the way that they did do things, because making Elena turn into a vampire right before we go on a, let me say it to the camera, at 7, 8, 9 month hiatus. I don't know, however long they want to take vacation for, made it that much more, I don't know, like Sorry.
That's what we wanted to see.
Yeah, you know what I'm
It
saying?
end of the
was. I
day.
mean, it was exciting for us to know that she was
We
going to
couldn't believe it.
We couldn't believe that she's
Right.
gonna be a vampire. So
and
I
Brittany
couldn't-
still can't believe it.
I still can't believe it. So thank you for saying that, because I'm just like, I'm still baffled by it, and I still watch it, and that's why I'm so unbelieving of it. I am baffled. I really am baffled, because I'm like, did I not lean over to you? I'm baffled by this. It's bizarre to me that she's a vampire.
It's weird. It is weird to see our leading lady.
Well, so how do we feel about it? I mean, she's going through this transformation.
Love it. Be a vamp.
Why do you
Take
love it?
Because I'm so sick of everyone saving Elena. I'm so sick of it. I like the adventure. I need for the show to continue and to be a strong show. I need a big change. We don't need Buffy the Vampire Slayer to repeat itself. Love Buffy. Will never go against my buff. But we don't need history to repeat itself.
It's true.
It is very true.
iTunes listener, she just did her cross, by the way.
I did the Buffy, like, no, I need that to keep living on forever.
Yes.
Oh, I love sound effects. Nothing makes me happier. Okay. So what I am saying is that Buffy definitely could never be a vampire. She was a slayer, yada yada.
Exactly.
And then this show I love just
need
as
Elena
much,
to be
if
it.
not more. I'm obsessed with Vampire Diaries, and the fact that she's already turning bad, great, good choice. Let's make her bad. Let's make.
Well, okay,
no,
wait.
No, not bad like that. Don't get me
All right,
started.
'cause
Don't get me started.
I want you to be clear.
She's gonna be like we're gonna mix a little Buffy and Twilight in it. She's gonna need she's gonna need blood. She's gonna need that, and I like that. And what I'm fearing from this episode is that they're gonna want her to reject being a vampire, which I'm kind of already discussed, and I think that it might happen. I'm like, don't make her human again.
All right, now pause. I'm going to go to David because you said, we talked about the doppelganger.
Mm-hmm.
And that they even mentioned in the episode that the doppelganger is maybe rejecting the transformation. Now, you
Right.
said...
Katarina is the original doppelganger.
Right.
Right.
So she's already gone through this.
Right. So why was she able to go through it and transition into a vampire, and Elena can't?
Now, adding on
That's
to
my
that,
question.
do we think
Yeah.
maybe it's because... I mean, at the end of the episode, we get Damon talking about babysitting the children. And, I mean, when you refer to someone as a child, it's someone who's inexperienced, who
right,
hasn't
but
really gone through it.
he
And he
is
said...
centuries older than them.
But not older than Stefan. And Stefan is
By a
feeding
day.
Elena animal blood.
Right. Right.
So is she rejecting the animal blood?
No,
or
because
is she
Damon
rejecting...
also gave her a blood bag, and she rejected
Right.
that as well.
Now,
I don't even know
What's your
anything what
thoughts
you
on
guys
that?
are talking about, because I cannot get across the fact that you guys are both wearing the matching plaid outfits.
I can't. Why did you even
and
bring
David
that
has a black navy sweater to go with his.
Yeah.
That's I'm sorry. I just had to let all the viewers know how
Fashion,
queer both of
fashion
you
forward
look.
here on Vampire Diaries.
Okay.
All right, Tanny B mentioned this.
Yeah.
Damon. I don't know if you guys know this, but vamps drinking from other vamps can mean one of three things.
Yes.
From what I've learned from this show. One, the vamp is mentally, maybe physically sick.
Mm-hmm.
Two, the vamp is literally power hungry. Example, Michael and not close.
Or C, can I tell what it is? 'Cause I
What?
think I know what it is.
What?
Can I say my thing?
Yep,
Okay. C, which it will be the winner because I really do
I
believe
think it is.
is C is when you drink another vampire's blood.
Okay, can I just read what she wrote? Because exactly
No,
what you
because
just
I
said.
want to say it first. I want to say it because I don't know what's on your little iPad over there or your iPhone. I want to tell you that C
yes,
is
my phone's giving
once you
iPad realness over here.
you got it, baby.
It's a droid.
It's
All right, fine. Just
product
let me
placing. Product
Can I
placing,
get-
just like the
Say it,
CW shows.
Say it, it's good,
And
it's
just
good.
like Bing produced all this information. Thank you, Bing. It's for doing, guys. Bing is for doing. It truly is.
All right, you think it's love?
I
sex
think it's.
thing.
I think it's definitely a yes.
All right, so she said number three, both vamps are being deeply intimate with each other. And then she said, of course it's number three. They're being intimate with each other. Of course Elena doesn't know this, but Damon does. Very-
Yes.
She said very
It's called Twilight.
very slimy, but then again, it's Damon. What was very funny yet touching was when he was at Alaric's grave, drinking a bottle of whatever liquor that was.
Whiskey?
It was funny because he was grieving and touching because Rick was his drinking buddy. Which
Sorry, and I do apologize to viewers. I meant True Blood because I was thinking two things at once.
Yeah,
It's True Blood. True Blood does a thing where you drink the blood, you have the sexual dreams about, you know.
Right.
So that's what's
which
going
is
on
also why
there.
Stefan was getting mad at him this episode.
Of course. But she also rejected Damon's blood.
Ooh, yes.
Which is
I
a
didn't
thing
even think of
that he did mention at the thing. She's rejecting
Ooh,
everything.
Brittany's just mad over in the corner.
I know.
Because let me
But-
tell you guys, I cannot never imagine
I know.
about rejecting Damon's
Damon.
blood or
Rejecting Damon's
other
everything.
orifices.
That's disgusting.
God.
We're not talking
Oh my
about that.
No,
Wow,
but
that
she
is
didn't
Oh,
reject Matt's blood.
She did.
No, she didn't. She kept down Matt's blood.
That is so true.
So
no,
it
she
might-
did not. That's
No,
when she ran
she
the
did.
bathroom.
No,
Uh-uh.
no, the bathroom was before church started because apparently now they go to church.
Oh, okay.
Do you think they're,
Oh, that's a very good point. And you know what?
do you
I
think they're
I do think
Lutheran?
I think they're Baptist.
Okay.
And I will
No,
say
there would have been way more singing. involved.
they're Methodist. Fine. Let's just deal with it. Okay. I do think that that maybe Damon was right. You do need
Like
a vein.
Human blood
He said
from
warm,
the vein.
pumping blood.
Yeah.
Mm.
And vampires we know are cold.
I
so-
like it.
But maybe as the doppelganger, she can only feed on humans.
No.
Ooh, that would be a great twist, though.
All right.
I
It's
like-
pretty good.
I like where we're heading with you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get to
Okay.
Bonnie and her
I
weirdness.
just,
No,
you know,
before
my,
Bonnie-
my
I'm just
whole
joking.
thing with Elena transitioning is so early on in the lore of the series is that now that she's a vampire, how many more seasons can it really go on for? You know what I mean? Like,
Forever.
what?
Oh,
Literally forever, because
No,
she'll never
because here's
die.
what my
Can
question for you guys
actually.
is. Here's what my question for you, and this is what I meant to bring up last week, and we didn't. We got so off topic, of course.
Tell me.
Imagine next season just starts 3,000 and something, and we just witnessed.
We like jump through the future,
Look at what show we're dealing
and
with.
Matt's dead.
And Matt's dead.
Everyone else is still alive. Matt's dead.
But listen, 3,000 and something. It's Vampire Diaries. So the
Oh, I
story
love that,
is
sorry.
about we think the story is about Mystic Falls, and I know our followers have said to us, you know, why are they still in Mystic Falls? You guys are you're just giving us that beat.
I mean,
Um,
here at AFTERBUZZ, we like our dramatic effects. We do. We really do.
But I mean, honestly, think about
It
it.
could be someone else's diary.
It's a vampire's diary.
Mhm.
We could move to Rebecca's diary.
I don't think that Elena being a vampire will ever
We-
end, actually.
But wait.
So I am against you on
No,
that.
no, no.
Because,
Listen to what I'm saying. Because another fan has also made this comment
well, I'm on your side.
that
but
Caroline
Mm-hmm.
is the same as Elena. And now think about this.
She's blonde.
The more you know.
That's what we call a Bye Felicia. Bye Felicia. No, Caroline and Elena are living
good one,
almost the
right?
same life. In the same sense, Caroline always gets blamed for everything, and she's
Uh-huh.
always stuck in a love triangle, which is the same as Elena. So what if?
Okay.
Could you really honestly picture Caroline dying in this show? She's such a serious
No.
character. You
why?
can't. You can't.
Why do
right?
I want to?
What if the Vampire Diaries moves to another love story? I just think this show can go on for so long. There's so much stuff.
I'm with
to
you.
talk
Like
about.
it could change
Yeah.
and
First of
not
all,
be
I don't
about
even-
Elena anymore.
I
And
don't
we don't
even
even
wanna-
have Katrina back in the story.
Katarina.
For
Katarina.
that, none
Katarina.
of what we're talking about is important because the show's not going anywhere. It's amazing. I love it. I'm
We're only on
obsessed.
season
I know. I agree.
And so Ixnat, let's get back to the topic at hand.
But I'm
Okay.
just
Because
okay.
I think that I agree with you, and there's so many storylines you can take with it. Elena being a vampire is one of the most favorite things I'd love to think about. I want her to go through an evil time.
What did you think when
I
she
do
went in the
too.
bathroom and our new little vampire?
Right, get
sla-
it, get that shit.
And our
Crap.
vampire slayer,
yes.
you know, was knocking on the door. She, you know, locked the door and was cleaning up real quick. What did you say?
real slow-mo.
Real slow.
I don't know why Elena is very slow at being a vampire, because I don't get that yet. She is very slow at
But
it.
she didn't learn at the beginning how to run fast. She didn't do it.
No,
It
she
was
didn't.
just very much wiping.
I thought
and
it was
can
just like
I-
an instinctual thing. You just like, that's your thing.
That's
No,
just right, but it took a long time for her to wipe up, and as well as Bonnie. No, not but
Then why did she
Caroline.
jump out the
Sorry,
window?
Caroline in a bed when we were talking about earlier. Yes,
Sexy times
sexy
with
time.
Tyler.
Wait, we're gonna talk about that in a second.
What was that?
What was that? Can we please play that
We
again?
are having a lot of
I
fun
need to
times.
hear that. Jizz
Oh,
in my
jizz
pants.
in my
Oh my
pants. That's so true. And
God.
he did almost jizz in his pants until his mom almost got murdered, so he had to run downstairs, Tyler, and then Caroline. How is it that Caroline?
She's like,
I got a good question for the
what's
viewers.
going on?
And please, viewers, if you are listening, I would love to hear more about this because I love these kind of comments. All right, she's in bed.
Yeah.
You remember the time that Caroline could hear a cell phone from like 3 doors down? Like literally 3 doors down.
I thought that was like one of those the band.
not the band. Their actual thing.
Okay.
And in the hospital.
I thought it was like one of
Now-
those things that like you have to
3 doors
turn
down,
on
no,
to
you
like
didn't.
listen.
No, but listen, no. that's
I'm
never-
sorry, but if
Also,
you,
it was a gunshot. She could have moved a little faster.
So
Right.
her boyfriend and her boyfriend's us are banging.
Uh-huh.
And her boyfriend's mom are getting killed downstairs, and she casually walks downstairs.
Puts her
wait, but not
pants
even.
on.
I mean, like so casually that when she hits the
She's
bottom
hit-
step,
she's-
she just
she's
flips
still-
her robe over.
She is still putting a robe on. She is still like this. What?
Also-
What is happening? I mean, what's happening is
Not worried.
your vampire senses
Not
have
worried.
failed you once again, and your boyfriend's just been shot about 3 times with a wooden bullet, probably with vervain and everything else in it.
Now another fan mentioned this, and I don't know if I agree
Also,
with this.
she's
fan.
having sex in her boyfriend's house
Love that
with
part,
the
though.
mother downstairs.
That's fine.
No, that's vampire sex in your mother's house. That is not okay.
They're gonna live forever. Mom doesn't care anymore. Mom doesn't mind
Mom's
anymore.
over that.
Maybe.
Hello, mom's a
Maybe.
mayor. She doesn't care. Her son's a werewolf and a vampire.
I know he's not
think,
getting anybody pregnant.
I think she can
Yes,
deal with
he
the
is.
fact that her son
That's
is having premarital sex.
Hello, have we seen Underworld?
yeah.
Hello, that's exactly what the fuck the story's
Watch
about.
your language.
Excuse me.
I know, but nobody.
yeah.
Yes, she did have a kid.
I would love it if Tyler's mom was like, I cannot take this under my house, but I can take you eating blood.
You can rip humans apart.
And-
you can suck their blood, but you cannot.
and you can
there will
turn
be
it-
no sex in this house.
And you can turn into an animal once a month under a full moon. But that is it, mister. That is it. You sexing Caroline is out of the question.
Hey, it's just respect.
I'm just
True.
saying, there's rules.
I mean, that's,
There are rules within being a vampire.
There's no rules.
werewolf.
there's no rules.
I'm gonna call him a hyperbole.
He's
I
bro.
just wanted to throw it out there. Sorry.
I know.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to sound smart, just sound stupid.
No, I just wanted to use the word hyperbole. for
Well,
some
I always want to use any words that I can't use ever. I'm on board
Okay,
with
so
that.
here's my question.
What's in there?
Water.
Bye. Do you see the alcoholism going on right now?
No, I cannot. That's
Attached to
so
the wall.
rude.
It's a joke.
I need some water. God, that's so awful to say.
All right. Anyways, going back to this,
Anyway.
you know, we have Caroline, we have Elena. Now, Elena's transitioning. Caroline's going through this whole situation where her boyfriend's just been killed by these magic bullets, we're assuming,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
which aren't really magic because we
Mhm.
find out per Bonnie.
That it's not which script.
So what is this? I mean, what do we think is going on with this guy? He's freaking crazy.
Well, he's got those awesome like fingerless leather gloves.
I mean,
Those
I
are
think
not
that-
awesome. You can get those at the dollar store. Those were like normal gloves. and
Covered
you
in
could cut them
vervain.
off yourself.
I don't get this guy's kind of angle right now. I really don't.
Vervain.
Maybe I'm like with other people that are listening right now or watching. I just don't understand his vision. I mean, I don't know what he is even because when Damon even
He's black.
tried to attack him after
And he
the,
wears gloves with a short sleeve shirt, so you know he's risky.
that is very risky.
That is.
Yeah.
That's a
Yes.
fashion faux pas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's willing to take risks.
I love it.
Yeah.
I need to beat him for Halloween.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm thinking about it.
He's okay with driving a truck with no doors.
Oh, I like that about him.
He's, your everyday.
That's actually kind of gangster. A truck with no
Yeah.
doors. It means that you have to jump in for just whatever random reason.
Mm-hmm.
I
If
might
Jeep
wanna
made
make
trucks.
I might
Yeah.
want to make my Honda with no doors.
He might have came from
Jump in
Sunnyvale.
and be like, "What's this, bitches? What?" And really, I'm just going to work at 10 a.m.
with no doors.
With no doors.
I
And
think-
yeah, I like that.
Now, okay, let's not before we get into Connor, can we talk about Matt for a 2nd? Matt had some relevancy this episode
a little bit.
and decided to, hey, you know what? Why don't you take a little chunk out of me?
First of all, Matt had no relevancy on this episode. None. Matt is
To
only
feed
along.
Elena.
Shh.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Matt is only around for 2 options. One, to leave town for an
Uh-huh.
episode dramatic thing.
Yeah.
And 2, now, thank you, to let Elena feed off of him. That's it. That's all Matt's around
But
for.
at least now he's always gonna be around.
Well, good for
What, for
Matt.
her
Good
blood
for
bank, though?
Matt.
Is this the
Yeah.
sympathy blood bank that we're always going to go to?
Well, Matt feels sorry that she became a vampire and that
But that's
he's only
stupid.
alive. So now he can keep Elena alive by feeding her, and then maybe he can have her back, and they can have sexy
That's
times.
awkward and stupid.
I mean, how bad do you feel if you're Matt, the actor?
You don't agree with that?
How is it awkward?
What?
It's awkward because at the end of the day, first of all, we already have a love triangle going on.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to bring Matt back into the sex triangle. He's not relevant.
Make it a square.
No, you're not.
No.
Matt, you are never going to get
That's not
Elena.
a square.
Now
is it?
that Elena is a vampire,
Well, yeah,
there's
it is.
no way Elena is hooking up with Matt.
I meant like I was thinking like no. Yeah, I was totally idiot
I know.
by that.
It's okay.
Two things
yes,
that
it is
happen.
a square, but what I meant was no, we don't need to bring Matt in at all anymore. It was like a
I
little
like
thing to bring in a
Matt.
sexual.
Should we kill him off?
I'm just
Brittany,
thinking-
should we kill him off?
I mean, Matt, you gotta go. No, I don't ever think Matt should go because if we need that one human person, so Matt needs to go on vacation again. I like Matt on vacation. I like the idea of Matt. I just don't want Matt to ever
He
really be on
checks
the
in
show.
every once in a
I
while.
want him to text and say, "Hey, I'm in North Carolina. I just got a funnel cake." I love that. I love that, Matt.
Ride in the Ferris
I
wheel.
mean, like, oh my God, North Carolina, Myrtle Beach is so much
on
fun.
the Ferris wheel right now.
This is
Yeah.
awesome. Why don't we ever? Why there's no vampires here? Why don't we all move here? I would love that text from Matt. I wouldn't
Yeah.
really want the text from Matt like, "Hey, where are you?" or "Hey, back in town again." Like I'd be like this. God, Matt, what's wrong with you? If I was Elena, which I will be for Halloween, by the way, if I was Elena,
Tune in next week, guys. We have a
Yeah.
special.
I
show.
would be like this. Matt, what are you doing here? We are all vampires. We are all hideous people now. Get out of
Go
Dodge.
get a life.
Your sister's dead.
All right.
Your mom is dead as well. Let's call it
So
a wrap.
serious with the soap opera music. Before we get into the next topic,
Matt
what do you
has
think?
a job. He can't just up and leave. He works at
He
the
works
bar.
at the grill. That's a
He
Sunday.
has people depending on him to clean up glasses and things
He does.
because he busses.
Please talk over this
And-
music and just give us a whole Matt scenario.
And Matt is there for moral support, and he's a loving, gentle soul, and he cares for the people.
Guys,
Is
As
this
much as-
Titanic?
just go.
I
Continue.
was done.
No, I
no,
need
but
you
we
to
have to
continue.
discuss this because we've left a big
Because I
thing
mean,
there.
what do you?
New
honestly,
Elena friends?
No, no.
New
wait,
Ele-
we
the one
need
that
to-
got killed tonight?
No, no. Before we get there,
April
Okay.
doesn't die.
Matt,
Matt.
where does Matt go from here?
Oh yeah, we should talk about it.
I want to know. No,
It's not even my hand.
no. I really want to know.
No, be serious.
As far as Matt's character.
no, you need to like let it go. Like no, seriously, do
just
it.
let her touch you.
Let me
And
touch
if you're
you,
listening on iTunes, join us on YouTube here tonight.
because I'm
and
gently
watch
stroking
Brittany
David's
gently
face.
stroke Jade.
We have to keep a straight face.
David, gently stroke my face. David, gently stroke my face, and I'll do the
Wrap
Matt.
that music
I'll
up.
do the Matt moment.
Okay, okay.
All right. Now, before we get into the next topic, I want to thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. We have the best fans here at
We
AFTERBUZZ
do.
TV
We
Vampire
do.
Diaries.
Well, do we?
Yes,
Because I'm not sure. Because you know what? You guys are not doing your full job. You need to
Yeah,
get
full
on
job.
freaking iTunes.
Yeah.
What do they need to do?
They need to get on iTunes
And download
Subscribe.
and download it and subscribe to us.
and comment.
Exactly. And that's, you know what? We're not happy with you unless you do it.
That's a lie. We love you guys.
We
but
love you either way.
We need
No,
you
well,
to.
of
No, we
course we
don't
love
love you either way. We care about you, but we'll really love you if you help us on iTunes. We need to be
Okay.
number one. Come on, revolution.
Yes,
Revolution.
that's what I'm saying.
Revolution.
What is that
That's
show?
all.
even
Exactly.
I said it before. I'll say it before.
It's a
we
good
are
show.
cocky here.
I
We
watch.
are.
I watch Revolution, but really, Vampire Diaries can't be number one. In June, we weren't even airing in June. Y'all had us at number one.
And
Aw.
now we are
Now-
just disappointed.
Now we're starting.
Disappointed.
So make
No.
Brittany Brower happy.
Make me
Subscribe,
happy.
rate, download,
Get us
comment.
back in Studio A.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Come on.
No.
we got
Our
we got-
engineer
we
wants
got
us so
stuck.
bad here.
Guys, we're
Let's
actually moving you to Studio C. We're going to shut down in just a
Okay.
minute.
Okay. Perfect. It's
All
good.
right,
Oh,
You see what you guys are doing because you aren't helping us out on iTunes.
Hey,
I'm just
thanks
kidding.
to Vampire Diaries that take a hiatus for 18 months.
I know.
Now we're in Studio B.
Being up
We're
there for
on the
2 years.
streets of Hollywood, California.
We are. I'd like some more. Would you give me some more, son, love? I'm hungry. I need some more Vampire Diaries
So if
and
you
some
guys
more AFTERBUZZ.
want to feed Brittany Brower, please subscribe, rate, download, and comment on
Please.
iTunes.
And please don't feed me anymore.
Vampire
I'm feeling
Diaries.
quite fat these days.
She's had her her model diet is ice cubes and Altoids.
Oh, I wish. Oh, a good
Okay, let's get
Altoid.
back on topic.
Okay,
guys.
yes.
All right, next topic. I want to talk about April.
Why?
Do you?
Shows up out of nowhere.
Everybody knows her.
I can't stand that everyone knows April. I am so over this show being like, oh, our new best friend. Oh, the pastor's daughter. Oh, here's April. I've loved you. I've babysat you forever. David,
Like
go
I
ahead.
said-
David, I'm not going to even steal
ahead,
this.
David.
Elena is only 2 years older than her brother. April and Jeremy are the same age. How is
Elena
Elena
the babysitter?
her babysitter? If she hasn't been around for ages, and she's what, 15?
I mean, like,
I mean.
no, because, I mean,
So
I
her-
babysat my brother, and I'm only 3 years older than him.
That's your brother, though.
But I'm just saying, maybe she
she
was
got
over
paid
the
for
hose.
for watching
never got
someone
paid for
else's
that.
child, and you're driving over your 8-year-old
That's
to
effed
watch
up,
your
Mom.
6-year-old.
That's effed up.
I don't even get paid for watching other people's children.
And you're here watching
and
us.
that's creepy.
I know. Whose kids,
That's
whose
creepy.
kids are you watching?
Yeah, we
all
don't
right.
want to talk
But
about.
so
Sorry,
I'm just
that's
saying, what do we
weird.
think about this whole situation? She sees Jeremy. I feel like this kind of like, do we think this kind of gonna be a love situation between her and Jeremy?
What about Bonnie?
Well, that's what I'm saying. What about Bonnie?
What if Elena gets a Jeremy? I'm just joking.
What?
Let's not go there.
I'm just.
But let's
joking.
go back to April.
What
It
is
was
Jeremy.
a joke because
April
all of
and
this
Jeremy.
is so
And Jeremy just
dramatic
said,
about all of this.
It's a soap opera about vampires. We've already accepted that.
I know. Oh, I know. that. I love
April
it.
and Jeremy. What do you guys think?
Well, I mean, when she was introduced, she was kind of like acting kind of like weird.
I
Like
don't
she had a
understand-
crush on either Matt or Jeremy.
Brittany?
No, I just don't think that. Like,
No?
maybe not yet. I think April should be killed off like she should be.
You think she
Like
should be
quickly.
I
just
don't
want
think she's
gone.
gonna be killed
I'm
off.
over. I really am. I'm not saying the way that the show's gonna go, but me personally, like, I'm not ready for her. I just learned that Elena is a freaking
It's true.
vampire. She is a vampire. Like,
So what do you want
I
to
am
see
blown
Elena
right
do?
now.
What
Like,
do you
I'm literally
want?
blown with the facts of the show. I can't believe that someone that I've been watching this whole for the whole entire series, and now she's a vampire. Like, everything's changed.
What do you
I
want
don't
to see
need
from
some random preacher's daughter coming on here. I don't want it.
No, but you're forgetting what Vampire Diaries is.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm
are.
focused on something that I want to
No,
be focused on.
Because I understand what you want to be focused on, but last season we wanted to be
I don't
focused.
want. I don't
Listen
give
to what
a
I'm saying.
crap about her.
No, last season we wanted to be focused on Stefan and what he was going through. This season it's what Elena and what she's going through. But we need the side situations. We have
there's
Caroline
plenty.
and Tyler still going on. We
Right.
still don't know about
Thank
Klaus and Rebecca.
You're actually
and-
answering my question. Everything you're saying right now is just answering
But
what
this
I'm
is what I'm saying.
what I would say
This
to you.
happens every season. We need these characters to do this. We need new characters. This is why Vampire Diaries. If we didn't have Klaus last season, we wouldn't be caring about him. We'd just still be stuck on Stefan and Elena.
And if we didn't have people like me that get bitter about new people,
Right.
we wouldn't have a show.
You get bitter, but next season you're
So
gonna be
trust
bitter
me.
about the new bitch, and you're gonna be like, "Where the
Always.
hell is April?"
100%.
That's if April doesn't die like in
Right.
2 episodes.
Which
But I
I'm hoping
don't-
she does.
I
'Cause
don't think
we
she
always,
is.
Let me tell you why new people get brought on shows. To get killed.
But I don't think she is because
That's
Connor
true.
read
No,
that
it
letter
is.
about.
And that's
from
what
the
I'm
father.
excited about.
Yeah,
So
but
it's great.
she's not the important part.
But she is because the father's dead. The pastor they made really important the first episode, and
He
now
was
he's
only
gone.
around for 1 episode,
Yep,
though.
but he was
Good.
very important that episode, right?
Was he?
Was he?
He
Was
just
he
killed
not?
a whole bunch of people.
Sure did, and captured the most important people from in the series.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
That's a big situation we got going.
That's a big deal, but
now
his daughter's not
he's
going to be able
dead.
to do it.
his daughter comes back.
She just got stabbed.
Now, the man that captured all the big characters in the series is dead.
Yeah.
Now his daughter comes back and is friends with all the people that were captured.
Right.
Well, she had us in the funeral.
You can't. You're sitting here telling me you don't think that this is gonna play a big part. At the end of the episode, what do we see? We saw a letter from the father to the daughter.
But that the vampire hunter was reading because
Wha-
he found
Which-
it first.
why is
Why
that-
are we wasting time on this girl? There's something about this girl. I'm telling you, I don't think she's gonna die this season. I don't. She could have been done this episode.
Wow, that's a great prediction, but I beg to differ. I hope she
Mm.
does die. Oh, she dies hard.
I feel like she was only. I know that was mean. It was good though. I liked it. I feel like she was brought in, and the pastor was brought in, so that letter
We need
could
dramatics.
be given to the vampire hunter, and the vampire hunter could have been like, "I need to figure out who all the vampires are." If I'm
Boy,
vampire
but he
hunter."
already knows there's vampires there. He already knows this. Why
But
does he
how
need
does
to read
he
a letter?
know?
Why? How did he know to go to the mayor's house and say, "Hey, so that cattle farm got blown up. I know it was a trick."
I
Come
don't
on, he
know.
didn't read the letter then.
Yeah, he had.
No, he did not. David,
He
look
found
me in
the
the face.
letter.
What do you
He
mean?
found the letter at the beginning of the
and
episode.
then read it at the end. He didn't.
Maybe
even-
he reread it.
Boy, bye.
He did.
Anyways,
Maybe.
I want to thank y'all
Maybe.
for tuning into AfterBuzz TV.
hate
We have
you.
so many new shows like Vampire Diaries, The Mindy Project, Jersey Shore, a whole
Mindy
bunch of
Project.
situations,
we
love
that far
games.
apart.
Whatever show
Yeah.
you're watching now, AfterBuzz probably covers it. So after you're watching the show, go to
That's his
AfterBuzzTV.com,
Studio B.
tune into it,
Makes it
and
seem
check
like
us out.
we're 40 feet apart.
AfterBuzz TV, the fall season. Okay, Connor,
Connor.
the Vampire Slayer,
Yes, Hunter.
gangster.
Yeah. Fingerless gloves.
Thoughts?
General thoughts?
He's ruthless. That's what Tanny.
I just
Tanny
think
B
that
says.
he's obviously, unfortunately, the next villain that we have on our hands.
Right.
Which we
I
don't know what
feel-
he is though, because he outran a vampire, which was Damon at the end. So there's something to that. He's not. I thought he's just some guy that was not super, like, just on the cause of killing vampires. But no, he's supernatural himself.
That's true, because he also had those invisible tattoos.
Yeah, no. Of course he's supernatural. He outrun Damon when he went to go kill him, and then sitting at the bar and Jeremy what saw over, and Jeremy's got something to that too. So something's gonna unfold as well with that. Seeing the print, good, nice tats,
Nice ink. I wrote it down.
nice ink.
Ink.
I don't know. I don't have any tattoos, so I don't know the ink / terms. But he is,
Something supernatural.
There's something
Yeah.
up about him, yeah.
I mean,
big time.
I
you
mean,
know,
he made his own shotgun bullets.
and clearly he's been around for a minute. You know what I mean?
Do you think he's a witch?
Here's my thing. Because
Huh.
I
Because
thought
he
that at
can
first.
outdo vampires, and
Or maybe he's like from a long line of hunters.
Right.
And
Because
you're sort of not born into it. You're born into it, but they don't necessarily come from the same family.
And we learned that it was the scripture on the bullets were not magic.
Right.
So
and Bonnie said they weren't witch, witch
magic.
magic.
Right.
She said that.
So
But what's with the invisible?
ink. That's
Yeah.
and only
That only
Jeremy
Jeremy
can
saw
see,
it.
and Jeremy can see dead people.
he's dead. Something about him is dead. He's a dead witch. Maybe yes. Oh, I can't wait for this season, guys. I am so excited. I really do
I
love
don't know
it.
either. At that point, you know what? At this point, let's head into predictions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go straight into it.
Okay.
Bar, bar, bar. Where's our music?
There it is.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Hey, I'm sorry. It's hot in here. You have to turn that air back on.
Studio B.
I know.
So, I mean,
Predictions for next episode, next week,
not
right?
even next episode. Let's just talk about this. You good, girl? Let's just talk about this. This guy Connor is so
Hold on. Brittany lost her
intense.
headset. Okay.
He's so all over the place. He seems very calculated, but at the end of the day, from what we've noticed, even as calculated as he seems, he doesn't know who is.
He's
a
very,
vampire.
despite having a plan and knowing what he's doing, he seems very messy about it.
Exactly.
I agree.
Like he should
Like
have.
you're at church with the sniper rifle.
and he
Right.
put a trap up with the blood from
April.
and he put the blood like to see who would react.
Right.
And that was a trap. Like he doesn't know necessarily who it is as a vampire and who he wants to
Right.
kill. He just knows he wants to kill some of our favorite friends.
I think he blew his cover way too early by
Too early.
shooting Tyler. He
And
should
that's
have
why I
waited.
don't think he's gonna be the season finale bad guy.
I don't think so either.
And it's funny, one of our fans actually said that they're kind of pissed with how they've been kind of putting Bonnie out there. They kind of feel like it's being a
What do you
little
mean?
too much Buffy Willow.
Yeah.
And they're kind of upset with that. They kind of feel like Bonnie's kind of going on this whole rampage and she's going to turn evil and she's going to be the main bad guy. And we kind of see it coming. And I can understand why someone would be upset with that.
But I didn't think that tonight because I'm sorry.
But I didn't
one
feel that
thing
tonight.
one thing I loved about tonight's episode was when Stefan came over to her house
and she allowed him in.
and and I wondered at that point if it was gonna be a bitter, like just her mad at him, or she's
Right.
like, you can't, no, like just her mad at him once again. She's the good witch that all the vampires have screwed over, and
Tell
she
me
did.
about
She nodded, and I loved it. I actually got chills during that moment. I really did. I was like, oh, because it's kind of like when your best friend finally approves of your boyfriend. And they're
That's
like,
very true.
Oh, yes.
It's
It
very
is.
true.
It is. It really was. And I was like, oh god, like she does like get Elena in her. Oh, I don't know. That's immediately what I thought. And I thought,
Also, piggybacking on that, she did say in.
She did
what
say
is
in.
that? I'm hearing things. She did say in that scene that she tried to do magic earlier in the day, and all the memories from when
Grammy?
Gran, she said it felt like her Gran was dying again, and so right now she can't even do magic. So
And it's just going to be about her overcoming. It's about Elena overcoming. This whole season to me seems like overcoming.
adversity.
And right now, I feel like before the mid-season finale, we're going to have to get rid of Connor or figure out what we need to do with Connor. Because Connor could end up turning to be
Good.
Aluric and being on our side.
Right.
Right.
Oh, that's true. That's true, because
that's
Alark
what
came in as
I
a hunter.
love about this show.
And if he was
We have
on
no idea.
team, on the good team, that's a great key player because he's really good with it.
He's just messy. He doesn't think
messy.
things through.
Yeah.
But he's very talented.
Well, 'cause
Yes.
what I thought is, when
And
he
strong.
shot Tyler again, I go, no, you already did it once.
Why do you
in
think
the
it's gonna
house.
stick this time?
Why did you need to do it twice? I mean, hello. Remember, didn't work the first time. You were like point blank. Second time
This is
probably might
true.
won't. For further back up at the way up in the church
And
balcony
the altar.
might not work. But the
choir
first time
room.
didn't work when you were right in his face and did it.
And did it 3 times.
And he shot through a window. Second time, when he got into a speech, probably knowing you're there, might not be a good call. I'm just saying, I don't know.
That's
Agree.
true.
And you know what we want you guys to learn from tonight's
Unless
episode.
he did it to out Tyler.
Ooh. No, not just Tyler. I don't think he's outing Tyler.
I
I think
think- I
he
think
just
he
has a
was.
vengeance against all these vampires.
All right, then we're
And
gonna
what
have to
we
wait
want
and
you
see.
guys to do is to help us out. Again, Hit us up on iTunes. Subscribe, rate, download, comment. Leave us a comment. We're going to give you cookies, interviews, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow us on AfterBuzz TV on Facebook, Twitter. We're now on Instagram, so make sure you guys check that out. You can follow me at DJ Jesse J on Twitter.
At You Can Call Me Skiff.
I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Brittany Brower. Mwah.
And so, same time, same place, here at AfterBuzz TV, Vampire Diaries. And hopefully we're going to get some more of the lowdown, figure out what's going on here.
And back, not so far away.
We'll see you later.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later!
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.